In the pursuit of personal growth, resilience, and inner strength, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom and practical guidance. Rooted in the teachings of early Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism provides a framework for living a life of virtue, purpose, and mental fortitude. These Stoic principles, though developed over 2 millennia ago, continue to be a source of inspiration for those seeking to navigate the challenges of the modern world with equanimity and grace. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. This philosophy, which finds its roots in ancient Greece, has endured the test of time because of its emphasis on mastering one's own mind, developing a deep understanding of human nature, and finding contentment by focusing on what is truly within our control. In the following paragraphs, we will explore 8 powerful Stoic lessons that are designed to forge inner strength, promote emotional resilience, and foster a deeper sense of fulfillment in the face of life's uncertainties. These lessons are not only a reflection of the wisdom of the Stoics, but also a testament to the enduring relevance of their teachings in our contemporary lives. Number 8. Self-discipline. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on self-discipline as a means of achieving personal excellence and inner strength. Self-discipline involves the ability to control one's desires, emotions, and behaviors in alignment with one's long-term goals and values. It encourages us to resist the allure of immediate gratification and make choices that are in our best interest, even when they may be difficult or uncomfortable. By practicing self-discipline, we gain a sense of mastery over ourselves, fostering resilience in the face of life's challenges. This Stoic lesson teaches us that true freedom and happiness come not from the absence of rules or constraints, but from our ability to govern ourselves. It enables us to live a life that is guided by reason and wisdom rather than impulsive reactions to external stimuli. Self-discipline empowers us to make deliberate, well-informed decisions, even in the face of temptation or adversity. In this way, it becomes a powerful tool for building inner strength and achieving a sense of inner peace and contentment. Number 7. Maintain equanimity. Stoicism advocates for the cultivation of equanimity, which is the ability to maintain a calm and rational mind in the face of both life's pleasures and pains. This Stoic principle suggests that our emotional responses are often driven by our interpretations of events rather than the events themselves. By practicing equanimity, we learn to approach life with a balanced and steady demeanor, regardless of whether we're experiencing success or facing challenges. This emotional resilience allows us to navigate the ups and downs of life with greater composure and mental strength. Maintaining equanimity doesn't mean suppressing or denying one's emotions. Rather, it encourages acknowledging them and responding to them with wisdom and self-control. By not letting external circumstances dictate our internal state, we gain a sense of autonomy and inner peace. This Stoic lesson helps us approach difficult situations with a clear and composed mind, making it easier to find solutions and make sound decisions. It also allows us to savor the moments of joy without becoming excessively attached to them, which can lead to anxiety and disappointment when they inevitably pass. In this way, equanimity is a powerful tool for building inner strength and emotional stability. Number 6. Live in the present. Stoicism encourages us to focus our attention on the present moment rather than dwelling on the past or worrying excessively about the future. This principle emphasizes the idea that the only reality we can truly experience and influence is the here and now. By immersing ourselves in the present, we become more attuned to our surroundings and experiences, fostering a deeper sense of mindfulness. This practice helps us make the most of each moment, as we learn to appreciate the beauty and significance of everyday life. Living in the present is a powerful tool for cultivating inner strength, as it allows us to break free from the burden of regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. It frees us from the cycle of rumination and what-ifs and enables us to take constructive action in the present. By embracing the here and now, we can better manage stress and find contentment in the unfolding of each day. This Stoic lesson reminds us that life is a series of moments, and the more fully we engage with the present, the more resilient and fulfilled we become. Number 5. Memento mori. The Latin phrase memento mori translates to "remember that you will die." This Stoic lesson serves as a powerful reminder of our mortality and the impermanence of life. It encourages us to confront the reality that our time on earth is finite and that death is an inevitable part of the human experience. While it might seem morbid, the purpose of this teaching is not to induce fear, but to inspire us to live more purposefully and fully. By acknowledging our own mortality, we can put our life into perspective, appreciate its fleeting nature, and make the most of the time we have. Memento mori prompts us to reassess our priorities, focusing on what truly matters and making the most of the present moment. It acts as a motivator to set aside trivial concerns, grudges, and distractions, encouraging us to live with intention and pursue our passions. This Stoic lesson reminds us that we should not take life for granted, and that our time is a valuable and irreplaceable resource. By embracing the idea of memento mori, we can build inner strength by approaching life with a greater sense of purpose, gratitude, and a reduced fear of the unknown. Number 4. Dichotomy of control. The dichotomy of control is a central tenet of Stoicism that encourages individuals to distinguish between things they have control over and things they do not. According to this principle, there are two categories: the internal, or up to us, which includes our thoughts, beliefs, desires, and actions, and the external, or not up to us, which encompasses events, circumstances, and the behavior of others. Stoics argue that to attain inner strength and peace, one must accept this fundamental distinction and concentrate their energy and attention on what is within their control, while learning to accept with equanimity what is not. By adhering to the dichotomy of control, individuals can reduce anxiety and frustration as they cease trying to manipulate events beyond their influence. This Stoic teaching encourages a shift in mindset from futile attempts to control external factors to proactive and reasoned control over their own responses and choices. It empowers individuals to make better decisions, manage their emotional reactions, and adapt more gracefully to life's uncertainties. Ultimately, the dichotomy of control is a profound tool for developing inner strength, as it helps us let go of the unnecessary burdens of trying to control the uncontrollable and instead focus on the aspects of life where we can truly make a difference. Number 3. Practice virtue. Stoics uphold 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom involves the pursuit of knowledge, self-awareness, and the capacity to make rational decisions. Courage means having the fortitude to face challenges and act ethically, even in the face of fear or adversity. Justice entails treating others fairly and impartially, while temperance emphasizes self-control and moderation in desires and pleasures. Practicing these virtues isn't just about moral righteousness. It's a way to achieve inner harmony and personal growth. By aligning our actions and decisions with these virtues, we cultivate a strong and resilient character, free from inner conflicts and regrets. The Stoic teaching of practicing virtue encourages us to strive for excellence in all areas of life and to become better individuals by holding ourselves to the highest moral standards. This, in turn, leads to a deep sense of inner strength and fulfillment, as it helps us build a strong foundation of character that can withstand the trials and tribulations of life. Number 2. Accept impermanence. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the impermanence of all things in life. This means recognizing that nothing lasts forever, whether it's the good times, the bad times, relationships, or even life itself. Instead of resisting or fearing change and impermanence, Stoicism encourages us to acknowledge and accept this fundamental truth. By doing so, we can find solace in the natural ebb and flow of life, and we can adapt more gracefully to transitions and uncertainties. This Stoic lesson reminds us that clinging to the idea of permanence can lead to suffering and anxiety. It encourages us to release attachments to things, circumstances, and even our own existence without becoming indifferent. By accepting impermanence, we become more resilient and open to life's inevitable transformations, understanding that they are an intrinsic part of the human experience. It teaches us to value the present moment, cherish our relationships, and make the most of our time, knowing that these moments are fleeting. Ultimately, accepting impermanence is a profound lesson for building inner strength, as it enables us to navigate change and uncertainty with grace and composure. Number 1. Detach from external things. Stoicism encourages the practice of detaching from external things, such as material possessions, social status, and the opinions of others, as a means of building inner strength and achieving lasting contentment. This principle emphasizes that our inner peace and well-being should not be contingent on external circumstances, which are often beyond our control. By detaching from the desire for more wealth, recognition, or validation, we free ourselves from the relentless pursuit of ephemeral pleasures and transient sources of happiness. Detaching from external things doesn't imply forsaking all worldly possessions or ambitions. Instead, it suggests that we should place less importance on them and derive our sense of self-worth and contentment from within. This Stoic teaching helps us cultivate a sense of self-reliance and inner resilience, allowing us to remain unfazed by the fluctuations of the external world. By prioritizing our internal values and virtues, we become less susceptible to the anxieties and disappointments that can arise when we overly invest in external things. Ultimately, this practice enables us to find a deeper, more lasting sense of inner strength and satisfaction. If you're here, you've shown your willpower and commitment to self-improvement. To keep growing, embrace these Stoic-inspired habits. Like and share this content, and tell us which Stoic lessons you'd like next. Click the video to continue your journey. Thank you for joining our community of discipline and wisdom.